Welcome back to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Avi once again, and here we are back in Darksiders. In the last episode, we talked to Bulgrim and managed to obtain the horn collar. And we moved the giant stone golem there, who went flying in that direction and jumped. Jumped to the rhythm, jumped to the rhythm, jump. In this episode, Crow, I really quick before pounding through that door wanted to talk to Volgrim again, because
On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while.
so that artifact we found earlier, we can trade to him for different amounts of souls. Depending on their certain artifacts, and I will show you the collectible thing in a minute, but I also want to show you that Volgrim has a shop here. We really can't afford much, especially since what I want to go for is the scythe at first, because while you can purchase combos as well, the scythe adds an entire new set immediately, and it's not that expensive. Plus, it also has its own set of combos as well as another weapon we'll get later on down the line. But you can also purchase things like different slots to put in your weapons that give you various effects, like this one gives you boosts damage inflicted by weapons attacks. Or you can get shards, wrath shards, which are collect 4 shards to create a wrath core, similar to how a heart container is in the Legend of Zelda series when you get 4 heart pieces, or a full-on wrath core, which will just increase your maximum wrath. That also works with the life shards as well, but those can only be found in the world as of right now. Other than that, you can also improve or gain new abilities. Again, they cost souls, which we do not have enough of yet, but you can get new stuff, or you can upgrade other ones which just do more damage or better effects later on. And we'll get more into those as we go along later. But yeah, let's move on. Grow! Don't ask me why I like killing the crows. I just do. But we've opened the way forward. I suggest we head in this direction, because we can. And, table. I want the lamp. Can I have the lamp? Oh, come on. Give me the lamp. Can't have the lamp? I'm gonna beat someone with a lamp. Nope, I can't have the lamp. That would be useful for later. This staircase looks like it doesn't have anything there. Let me just double check that's correct. That was correct. Wasting time everywhere, but hey, I don't remember every corner in this game. The only game I think I have every corner memorized to the bigger or later extent would be probably Ocarina of Time, if only for the fact that I just played that game so much when I was a kid. Kill, murder, maim! Bam! Ow! Murder, destroy! Nope! Kill, murder, maim! You ain't getting me. Look at you. Oh God, no. No. Woo! Woo! He was gonna explode. If I go silent for portions of periods of that, I apologize. I'm commentary along with combat that could potentially be is a lot more on the focus side might be a problem in the series, and it's something I really do want to work with. I expect it to be a lot better in the future, but for now. Can I lock onto you? Now I can. Table! Well, that was a bench. That wasn't a table at all. I misled you. Now, if you thought the horn was only good for that door, you're wrong, because it can be used in combat to knock the smaller guys around. It can also knock the big guys back, which is great for starting combos, but keep in mind it won't work when he's like full on like in the middle of an attack. It does need to be while he's like charging at you. Oh, he's about to explode, which will knock everything flying, which is grand. Kill, murder, maim, destroy all of my enemies. They will fall before my blade. Alright. Let's go swimming down here, because where there is swimming and a cave, there's always going to be something wonderful. inside of them. And I wasn't wrong. In here, these big swirling chests will always contain something amazing, and this one contained a lifestone shard. You can collect 4 of these shards, 4 shards to create a lifestone that will increase War's maximum health, which is fantastic. We want to collect those, and this is where a lot of the similarities to Zelda come in the sense that there are collectibles around the world that will increase your maximum stats, especially since this is a general, like, hub world section with, like, dungeons in the mix. We're gonna become more apparent when the less linear feeling section comes in, though this game is rather linear. I suppose the open world aspect reminds me of how the Metroid games do it, and Zelda to the same extent as well. Though more Metroid is more responsible for the backtracking, which in this one there is some backtracking involved, both in the story as well as to collect collectibles. However, I do not believe any of the collectibles are missable, so there is a perk there. Alright, let's continue on. Do I need health? What is my health? It's not popping up, so I'm just going to assume I'm fine and not worry about it. And instead, we'll move forward. Ever forward. Oh, you know what? I said I would show you the collectibles, and I didn't, because I'm awful. So let me go over here to my artifacts. You'll see that there are a set amount of artifacts. All of these are the symbols. The one in the center is a big one, big. These are, and then as you go around it about, they'll get smaller and smaller. And we have an artifact soldier, which if we can go ahead and press Q for these ancient insignias were given to the Legions of Hell as trophies for the Elf Carnage for the end days. Wow, I can't speak today. But yeah, that's where those collectibles are, and there are a set amount of them, so it's a good way to keep your progress as you're adventuring around. But welcome now to the Scalding Gallow, which, look at that in the background, the looming, like, let me go to this car, castle layer of the destroyer. It's just really cool to see that looming in the background while you're exploring around here. We could actually see it while we were exploring over there. I just thought this section here is really cool to just look up and see, like, your goal looming around about you while you're out exploring. Okay. Now, we're going to have a rather combat-heavy portion coming up. So I just wanted to get my little bit of commentary that I'll probably get to have in this episode. That isn't going to be while I still can, because car. We don't need the car anymore. All right, forward, I say, because that over there is a friend of ours. Let's go say hi to our friend.
Do you know what's imprisoned here? There are things even you should fear, horseman. Once you were strong, but now you are weak and you are alone. The Destroyer knows of your coming. Even now, he moves his legions against you.
Then I'll make this quick.
See what I tell you, friend. But here is our first real boss fight, the Phantom General. Alright. Oh, now you're telling me to lock on? Thank you. Alright, so his moveset is fairly simple. He's not too difficult of a boss. He's really going to swing, and then you have your chance to attack him. He'll also summon adds throughout the fight, which you can go ahead and tell is not too difficult. These guys go down to a nice little bit of War's attack damage there. Let's try and see if I can time that with them over here. Come on, buddies. Come on. Alright, well, we're just going to do this because that sends him flying and does a nice bit of damage to him. And we're going to focus on taking out his adds because it's important to make sure you can focus down the boss when you can. Oh, and would you look at that? Chaos Eater leveled up. This is something I wanted to cover after this because I thought it wouldn't happen so soon. But Chaos Eater courses with energy and its destructive power increases. As you use your weapons throughout the game, mostly the Chaos Eater. It will level up, increasing damage, and also changing the look of its attacks, which will become more apparent when we get more flashy attacks. More of you guys, really. You can't hope to beat me. Because I'm just amazing at this game. Boop! Alright, now that we're done with them, I can finally focus on you, my friend. Ow! I'm great at this game, I say as he flies, sends me flying. Take you into a combo. Ow! Would you look at that? That looked like it hurt. Oh my god, we did it. Did I mention this game was bloody? There you go. That was our first major fight. I wouldn't call that, like, I know I said it like, oh, it's a first boss battle. It's more of a sub-boss, if you're familiar with sub-boss battles in, I'm going to mention it again, Legend of Zelda series. And that's always great to have little encounters like that. But it does reveal these gargoyles to us, and our watcher Navi friend wants us to
blood-puking gargoyles.
I think we're gonna unleash a new friend. Alright. Well, as he said, just one hideous blood-puking gargoyle is not enough, and just two hideous blood-puking gargoyles is not enough. How about a third?
Are you here to play executioner? They should have set all four of you.
I have no interest in killing you, Samael.
Ah, the Destroyer! He's beyond your reach, beyond mine.
Has prison made you a coward?
Perhaps there is a way, but you will need to get inside the Destroyer's spire. The tower is guarded by four of his chosen. Bring me their hearts, and ask me no questions. My reasons for helping you are my own.
Where can I find these guardians?
First, seek the Twilight Cathedral, where the Bat Queen Tiamat has gone to roost. The whole of her domain is a blistered inferno. By land, you will never reach it. Find the high ground with this, and bring me her still beating heart.
Find Tiamat and take her hearts. Our quest is laid before us. If we want to get to the Destroyer, we must kill his chosen. These supernatural wings enable Ward to temporarily glide. After a double jump, hold space to activate Shadow Flight and glide. Glide inside Shadow Currents to soar through the air. We have now unlocked Shadow Flight. This will help us as we can continue our quest to stop the Destroyer. We're going to destroy the Destroyer. How ironic for him. But I think we'll continue that in the next episode. It's from this point forward that I think the game truly begins, because we'll finally be left to our own devices, and fewer cutscenes will take up our time. I've been on VF Chaotic Reunion. I'll see you all in the next one.